This video is sponsored by Vland, your aftermarket automotive lighting solution. They've been around since 1987 with a presence on 4 continents and in more than 20 countries. With top-notch customer service and quick shipping, they are a great solution to your automotive lighting needs. They have headlights and taillights for a number of different vehicles, as well as a multitude of LED bulbs to meet your lighting needs. They also have fog lights and license plate lighting accessories to finish off your Vland lighting package. Vland strives to be a leader in the market from the manufacturing technologies they use and through their logistical and customer service expertise. With a 4.3 out of 5 stars rating, this isn't just my opinion. A little secret about them is that some of you out there may already have Vland headlights or taillights and don't even know about it, because they also work with a number of manufacturers for various OEM applications alongside their aftermarket lines. The links to a couple of their different vendors will be in the description below. Oh, yeah, and if you watch to the end of the video, there might be a coupon code for you for an additional 10% off of your next purchase from Vland. Now, on to the video. Hello, YouTube. Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, welcome back if you're a returning viewer. So, in this video, we're going to be installing the headlights from Vland for the Evo 10. We're going to start off by me showing you how to remove the front bumper. Couple quirks to it, but not bad to do. Then after we take off the front bumper, we're going to remove the factory headlights. After we remove the factory headlights, then we're going to install the Vland lights. I'm going to try to get as many close-ups as I can to show you where some of the quirks are to make this job a little bit easier for you. It's not like it's hard to start. And there's only a few tools that are going to be needed for this job, and we'll have those at the end of the video as well as links down in the description to where you can get those tools. So, enough of me talking, let's get to the install. Alright, so the first thing we're going to need to do is take this guard here off, which that's actually pretty simple. It's just got a couple little clips to take out, and then we can pull that off. So, let's go ahead and get that done. Anytime you're working on these, I recommend make sure you have some extras of the plastic clips. That way, if you break some, not a big deal. Alright, that's that guard off. Now, let's get to taking the bumper off. Alright, so next thing we got to do is take the bumper off. To get started with that, we're going to remove these 4 10mm bolts. Today I'm going to be using my Cobalt electric impact to make this go a little quicker, a little easier. Alright, that's those. Now let's get to the next batch of things we got to take off here. Alright, the next 10mm that we got to take out is right there. So take that out and we'll be right back. Alright, next thing you need to do is pop out the 3 clips that are right here and the 10mm that's right up under here. You do that on both sides, then we'll move on to the next step. Alright, once we get both sides popped loose, now we've got 2 10mm bolts over here and over here that we need to take out. So now I'm going to pop those out. Alright, that's those. Alright, next we're going to go along here and take out all these 10mm bolts so that we disconnect the splash guard from the bumper. When I get that done, I'll be right back. You'll also have 3 of these clips that you have to do on each side too. So when we get those off, alright, so we've got all of the clips out We've got all the bolts out. So you'll grab a hold of this corner on this side and just kind of pop it, and that'll come out. This side, same thing. If you kind of pull up when you pull out, that makes it a little bit easier. Then alright, so there's the bumper off enough to change the headlights. So now let's get into taking out the lights. Alright, so first we got a couple 10 mils to take out of the top of the light here. Now we'll do the same thing on this side. Alright, that's the top 10 mils out. Alright, now we're going to take off the 10 mil that's on the front of the light here. Give you perspective on another bolt you've got to get is you get that one on the side right there too. So let me get that one off, and then we'll pick back up the next step. All right. All right. So got that one off. All right, now, and then this isn't going to be centered in view just because my current camera station here, but flip that off of there, and now that we've got all the screws loose, the headlight's free to come out. All right, so on this side, this last little plug here, once you get the light started coming out, that one's a lot easier to get versus trying to squeeze your hand down through here. So then, there we go. Headlights out. Alright, now let's go to prepping the VLANs to go in the car. And now we're going to install our VLAN LED bulb into our VLAN housing. We'll pop the cap off there. You'll see there's a connector here. VLAN will plug right into there. Look at that. It's like plugging into a wall outlet. Then we just tuck all this in here. Again, just like the factory light, you flip up the bracket there, take off the protective foam here, put the bolt in, and you put, there's a little tab here, you'll put that in the middle facing up to the tab gap here. There's that one in. And there's that one in. Alright, now to put these back in, I'm going to ease it back in here. And also make sure you got your wires clear here. You don't want to pinch any of them. And your ball should be lined up with this white plastic one. And obviously the square peg should go back over where the factory one was. Now that we've got it mostly scooted and lined up, I'm going to go ahead and hook up the connector here, which I'll try to get a better shot of on the other side. All right. And there we go. Now it's snapped in. Now we just got to put all the bolts back. So I'll get the bolts put back in this one, then we'll go over to the other light. Alright, so I said I was going to try to give you a little better view of the connector here. So this is the one coming off of the new Vland light. This is the factory connector here. And it just slips on there. Let me find where my hand went there. Alright. So this just slips on here like this and just clips right back in. Yep. Clips back on there like that, and then the other factory connector here we won't be using. So that's got them plugged up. Now let's get this bumper back on. So when you're putting the bumper back on, you'll notice that the lights have this tab here. There's a little clip on your bumper there that needs to go into that tab. So as you're sliding the bumper on, you got to make sure to get that in there. There we go. Now we just got to put the bolts and clips back in it. Then show you the last step. Alright, the last piece of this is your day running light, which I hooked it up there, ran it around the front here. I'm going to zip tie it up, and then it goes to this light, and then it'll go up here into the fuse box. I'll show you which fuse it plugs into here in a second. Let me get the rest of this put back together. Alright, and to finish buttoning up the install here, which I've got a few things you may not have, because this is the fuse that goes to the control box for my underbody lights that I'm going to be putting in here in the near future. This is the wire that goes to the Night Rider light, and this wire with the blue fuses here plugs into this first fuse slot right here. That's for the day running lights from the Vland set. So you just plug that in there, and that's the Vland's fully installed day running lights, highs, lows, all the fun stuff. Now let me show you the tools. So for this install, didn't need much in the way of tools. We had a flathead screwdriver for taking the plastic clips out, and then the socket set here with the wrench, the 10 mil socket, and an extension to get all of the 10 mil bolts out of the bumper and for removing the headlights. I'll have links for where you can pick up all of these down in the description. And yeah, you might want to also use some zip ties if you're going to use the daytime running light. But other than that, that's all the tools. Alright, so the new headlights are in. Now see how they look. Alright, so got the new headlights installed from Vland. I think they look great. They were shipped to me again in just 4 days from Vland. Amazon this time, I think it told me 14 days when I looked at their time to ship. So, and I do have Amazon Prime too, so Vland still got me a lot faster. They gave me a great deal on them, and I'm happy with the product. Perfect OEM fitment. I didn't have to make any adjustments or change anything to get them to fit right back into the OEM slots. So thanks to Vland for doing a great job again. Thanks to Vland for sponsoring this video. And I'm also going to have a coupon code here at the end for you if you want to go pick up your own set of awesome Vland lights. Thanks for watching. Hope you found this video helpful. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell over here to keep you up to date on what our latest videos are. And don't forget to hit that like too to let us know that you enjoyed watching this video. Thanks for coming. Hope you have a great day. Take care.